Hello Misfits, it's time for another 1-minute review with Anthony here, and I'm here to talk about the Goonies. This game came out actually a little while ago. In fact, I think it was our first video, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure if we look back in the record logs, it was
the first one we shot.
It was the first video we shot. Goonies, we unboxed it, we went and bubbled over a bit, and we were promising a review at some point, and so we finally got around to doing the review of it, and I've played it several times, and we'll just break it down here real quick in 1 minute or less, right? And this game is a lot of fun, but we'll talk about the aspects of it first. The theme, they encompass everything with all the components, the box, the instructions, obviously the characters and the minis, but even like the DM's board you got going on here. If you like the Goonies, you will like the theme without a doubt. If you don't know the Goonies, I recommend going watching. It's a great movie, but that's a whole nother story. As far as components goes, the components are very solid. They're not like amazing, Nemesis or whatever quality, but they are solid. They are done very well. The characters are very visible and underneath all of the color. Well, I mean, the minis are colored, but they're very visible. You can tell who each character is. You got Chunk, you got Sloth. I mean, outside of the body type differences, you can see sculpts of the faces and everything. So if you paint them, they're going to look pretty nice. And you got the squid and everything. So they're decent. And as far as the cardboard components are done very, very well. The thick cardboard, there's nothing cheap about them. The cards are done very well. They're laminated very well. Components are solid. They're very, very solid. And we don't give grades here, so I'm going to say they're very good. They never usually disappoint in any way. The dice are even great. Now we're going to go over complexity. Now, the complexity is kind of interesting for this game because it's a very actually basic game. It does have some stuff to keep track of, though. It straddles a line of trying to do kind of a modular RPG game, a co-op modular RPG game. And you're all working together against somebody who's running the Fratellis or whatever, the giant squid, to try and stop you. And it kind of boils that all down kind of like a mini Gloomhaven almost, because you're using cards for everything and stuff like that, into very little complexity. It's not very hard to learn. There is stuff to keep track of though, but complexity is fairly low. It's not quite family level, but fairly close. Downtime in this game is largely non-existent almost. I don't want to say completely non-existent because everybody has their turns and has to think, but since they have a few actions and everything's fairly easy to go through, it moves relatively quickly. So there isn't a lot of downtime, and you can kind of have fun going through and embellishing as you play along and stuff like that. But there really isn't a lot of downtime. Now, fun, this game is a lot of fun. Basically boiled down the concept of Gloomhaven or other co-op adventure games with a DM running the bad guys and made it so it's basic enough, but still has complexity to it that a gamer, somebody who plays a lot of games, I should say, enjoys. Somebody who enjoys complex games. Now that's not to say that the heavy gamers, they're playing War in Africa or whatever the heck else you want, are going to have a lasting great time with it. But it is fun enough where even me, who likes a lot of strategy, will enjoy it. It is a solid game. If you like the Goonies theme, obviously this is going to be a win for you. Also, it's not complex enough where you can't bring younger people to the table. It's just a solid game all around. It's a lot of fun, and you really can't go wrong with this game. It's just a great game. I highly recommend it. If you see it in the store, especially on sale, grab it. If you like Goonies, it's really a no-brainer. I would highly recommend it, and I recommend this for pretty much almost anybody. Even families can pick up and play this game. Obviously the kids can't be too young or they'll eat the pieces, but teenagers, a little below teenagers, will be just fine playing this game. So what's our review? We don't have a number here, so I'm going to go with 1 golden pirate shilling up. I don't even know. Just a Baby Ruth. It's worth at least 1 Baby Ruth, maybe 2 even. I hope you enjoyed my 1-minute review, guys. This has been Anthony, of course, with Tabletop Misfits. Please like and subscribe, and game on, guys.